Picture this. A man watches his family being threatened and can't do a thing about it. Or a brilliant professional, emotionally unstable, loses everything because he can't control his own stress. Now imagine that man is you. Here's the brutal truth. No one's coming to save you. If you don't become strong, sharp, and prepared, you'll be left behind. But there is a way forward. A path built on 6 essential skills. Skills that transform ordinary men into leaders, protectors, and living legends. And the first one might save your life. The world has changed, but the principles behind male success remain the same. Throughout history, the men who mastered these skills didn't just survive, they led, conquered, and left legacies. Today, however, we're facing a silent crisis. Masculinity is being diluted, questioned, and ridiculed. Millions of men are lost, confused, fragile. But weakness doesn't earn compassion. A weak man is ignored, dismissed, forgotten. If you want respect, you must become unshakable. And it all starts now. Skill number 1. Learning to fight. The ability to defend. What's yours if you don't know how to fight? You're vulnerable. It's that simple. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO, doctor, or artist. At some point, life may put you in a situation where your safety or the safety of someone you love is at risk. What will you do when danger is staring you down? Wait for the police? Call for help? Freeze in fear? Men who can't defend themselves live in an illusion of safety. But when reality strikes, they're the first to fall. That doesn't mean you should go looking for fights. On the contrary, a wise man avoids conflict when he can. But when a fight becomes unavoidable, you must be ready. Training in martial arts isn't just about throwing punches. It's about conditioning your mind to act under pressure, strengthening your body, and creating a presence that predators think twice about testing. Strong men don't need to prove themselves, but when they're challenged, every second of preparation shows. Your self-respect and the safety of those you love depend on it. Modern men have forgotten what it means to be strong. Society wants you weak, harmless, and dependent. But history proves only the prepared man can protect his family, earn respect, and live without fear. So which path will you choose? Stay vulnerable, hoping you'll never need to defend yourself? Or train, grow, and become the man no one dares to mess with? The choice is yours. Skill number 2. Conflict resolution. The power of masculine diplomacy. Being strong doesn't mean using violence at every turn. In fact, the most dangerous men rarely raise their voices because they've mastered the art of negotiation. Conflict is everywhere, at work, in relationships, even within yourself. If you don't know how to resolve problems, you'll always be at the mercy of others, trapped in petty arguments and drained by chaos. A true leader doesn't shout. He controls the room. He listens, analyzes, and speaks in a way that brings instant clarity. To do that, you need self-control, emotional intelligence, and mental clarity. A man who's easily triggered is predictable, and if you're predictable, you're easy to manipulate. Never be the guy who loses his cool. Be the man who turns chaos into order just by being present. Skill number 3. Commanding presence. The power of silent respect. Some men walk into a room and are instantly noticed. Others go completely unnoticed. That's not luck. It's presence. Presence is the invisible force that earns respect without a single word. It's built through posture, eye contact, and the way you carry yourself. A firm handshake, a calm tone, clear speech. These little things speak volumes. When you enter a space with confidence, people feel it. When you speak with purpose, they listen. But if you shrink, avoid eye contact, or mumble your words, you'll be treated like an extra. In your own life, build your presence through discipline, knowledge, and consistent practice. Men who command respect weren't born that way. They became that way. Skill number 4. Critical thinking. The key to powerful decisions. The world is full of noise and lies. If you can't think for yourself, you'll be easily misled. Too many men believe everything they hear and become followers instead of leaders. A real man doesn't just absorb information, he analyzes it, tests it, and filters out the truth. That means questioning your own beliefs, challenging your own assumptions, and staying open to new ideas, without blindly accepting everything. Critical thinking is the skill that separates men who run their lives from men who just react to whatever happens. Read books, question opinions, learn from masters. The man who understands the game will never just be another pawn in it. Skill number 5, financial mastery, freedom or slavery. Money isn't everything, but lacking it can ruin your life. Unfortunately, school doesn't teach that. Many men are drowning in debt, spending recklessly, and stuck in a cycle of financial mediocrity. The result? A man trapped in a job he hates, unable to provide security for his family, and powerless over his own future. If you want respect, you must become financially responsible. That means learning to budget, invest, and build multiple income streams. Financial freedom isn't about flashy cars. It's about having the power to say no to anything that goes against your values. Study money, understand how it works, and make decisions that lead you to a future you control. Skill number 6, stress management. Mastery of the self-stress isn't your enemy. It's your test. Life will challenge you. People will pressure you. Problems will show up uninvited. The question isn't if, but how you'll respond. Weak men panic. They lose control. They drown in anxiety. Strong men stay calm. While everyone else spirals, they breathe deep, assess the situation, and act with strategy. That's real power, staying composed while the world falls apart. But here's the secret. Emotional control isn't something you have. It's something you build. And the only way to build it is through discomfort. Every great warrior went through chaos before he found peace. Train your mind to resist. Meditation, physical exercise, discipline. These are your weapons. If you procrastinate, always feel overwhelmed, or constantly run late, you're sabotaging yourself. Write your tasks down, set priorities, handle things before they become disasters. The man who masters stress masters his life. The path of masculine evolution. The truth is simple. The world does not forgive weak men. There's no space for voluntary victims. If you want respect, security, and impact, you must build yourself into a living fortress, knowing how to fight, negotiate, influence, think, thrive, and stay calm under pressure. These are the marks of great men. But none of it matters if you don't take action. Knowledge without action is just vanity. So ask yourself, what will you do now? Go back to your routine, or take control of your destiny. If this video sparked something inside you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more men who need this message. And remember, strength isn't about who you are today. It's about who you choose to become, starting now.